All right, let's go. Let's do a brief audio and visual check. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? We ready for some slow markets? Their markets are moving now. Audio, video good. Thanks, Bruno. Well, let's get started. It's Sunday night, so it's only an hour long. And yeah, welcome everybody, as always, in the YouTube chat. There's our Top Step risk disclosure. Everything we go over is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's not a signals class. You know what it is. Just here for education. But yeah, what a weekend. What a start to the week. How's everybody doing? Yeah. How's everybody doing? My black eye is getting a little better on my end. Feeling better. Looking fresh. Thanks, Orchards. Bitcoin sold off. Thanks. Looking clean. We got markets are moving. That's what's going. Markets are moving. I'm going to buy this IFVG, but nothing else. That's the inverse fair value gap is what you call it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. You want me to be my sparring partner? No. I love all my sparring partners. It's always fun. Absolutely. Always fun. Let me double check these markets. I want to check the equities first before we get going. See, I haven't looked at the markets. This is my first time looking at the markets with you guys. Eye looks good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to reschedule my photo shoot for Thursday. God, silver is always moving. Silver is always moving. Every time I look at silver, we're up or down 5%. And it's just like every single time. It's insane, this volatility in the metals that think it's going to slow down. It slowed down for a minute. It's a new week. Chinese New Year's? Here we are, right? They're open, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. We're back at it. Yeah, gold's up 2%, silver's up 6%. Equities are starting to sell off. So let's get to it. Bitcoin's taking a crash. Bitcoin's not doing too well. Coach J, in the chat. Hopefully you are enjoying your time off. Look to see you here soon. But let's get to these markets. We'll get to some questions. We'll take a look at these individual markets. But here's a daily chart on the NASDAQ. Remember, it's a full week. The first thing I want to do is take a look at the news. Let's see what's going on this week. We got some Fed speakers tomorrow. We got manufacturing orders following day. Man, look how many Fed speakers we have to start this week, right? Monday, we got Fed speakers. Tuesday, we got a bunch of Fed speakers. We have consumer confidence coming out. Let's take a look. More Fed speakers. Wow. There's the Super Bowl of the week. There's the big name of the week. NVIDIA earnings. That's going to be on the 25th. So that's Wednesday. Correct? That's Wednesday. NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. Jobless claims on Thursday. And that is followed by PPI on Friday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, back to back. Big market moving catalysts, right? Now, you don't know what this will do to the market, but it has the potential to move the market dramatically, right? Of course, so do these Fed speakers, anything they say. But Monday, Tuesday, and we got Trump State of the Union scheduled for Tuesday as well. So, man, lots of Fed speakers. Wednesday, it's going to be a busy week. It's never boring. Absolutely never boring in this market. So, how's the market reacting tonight? Well, we got we're struggling here. These equities are struggling. I'm watching this and say there's a big pivot here, kind of where we held off. That's became resistance, 25,100s. We are right back down into this consolidation that we've been in throughout the past over a week now. Do we stay in this consolidation pattern until we get NVIDIA earnings? Maybe. Inflation data, jobs report. This market's struggling to rally. That's all I have to say. I mean, you could see where we're just struggling to find more than a 2-day rally, right? We had that big rally beginning of February, 2 nice long 2-day rally, but market is still struggling, still under pressure. We take a look at the hourly chart tonight. We're struggling. You can see this gap. We had the gap down. We are right back to where, I mean, this rally is basically over, right? That we got on Friday. It's retraced most of that move. There's this consolidation that we're in. We're staying in this consolidation. Is this a big double top, right? Are we going to look to come down and retest these lows around 24,700s? Starting to look like it. We are down 0.8% here in the NASDAQ. NVIDIA is down 0.8. Apple's down 0.7. Microsoft's 0.5%. Amazon 0.8. Man, all the equities I'm looking at is not doing too hot. Metals are up though. Metals are up. Batman, is this the Batman shape? Maybe. Is that what you're referring to? Is this Batman pattern? Oh man, it's Sunday night. I'm not ready to be drawing. I'm not ready for the drawings here. But let's zoom in even a little bit further. 5-minute chart. You can see where we gapped down. We didn't completely fill the gap, so we have a little bit right there. It's not really big, and then it's just been sell. We're continuing to sell. We're holding these 24,840s. Is there an opportunity to buy this market, right? Is this an opportunity to buy this if we catch a bid and break above these 880s? Possibly. Let's move on. Let's take a look at gold. What's happening in gold? It's just rallying. Gold has been really bullish tonight. I mean, look, to start the open, just straight up, a little bit of a pullback, and it looks like we might be making a second leg. Is this just a rally pullback, kind of a higher low, and then we're starting to break this? Is this market primed to go to 5,200? Wow, 5180s. Do we see 5,200 tonight during slow markets? Maybe. I don't want to be short right now. We have the top of the hour in about 19 minutes. Let's just take a brief look at silver. What's silver doing? Depth of market just destroyed. I mean, it's basically doing what gold doing, but it's a little bit ahead, right? Silver's already doing that rally, pullback. We're seeing that push higher. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out a little bit further, and then we'll get some questions, some music. Yeah, silver's already tapping on these 88s, 89s. So I think there's more room to the upside on silver. We're already up 6%. Those metals. Take a look at the 5-minute chart. Interesting. Very interesting. Gold. Yeah, we're pushing here on gold. So let's zoom in. Let's get to some music. See if we can find some trade opportunities. Not the minis. So just make sure we trade the micros. Manage risk, trading the micros. Get the music going. We'll get to some questions. And let's do a hashtag slow market. 1 second. We got the music. You got the music? Let me know. Is the music playing? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud. But let's do a hashtag slow markets. I'm going to go ahead and share this. How's the eye healing? Slowly but surely. All right, there it is. In the YouTube chat, there is my social media. Go ahead and tag me. Make sure I'm tagged. Preferably on the X. It's easier for me. And then when I'm not on air, that's where I share some stuff every once in a while. I do my best, okay? I'm not an influencer by any means. So here we go. TopstepTV needs a 3-bar reversal indicator. Hey, music fine. Are you 10 PATX? What's 10 PATX? And some early likes. Yeah, we could get some early likes. All right, we got some buyers stepping in here. early buyers. Can we get a push back up to 900? I kind of like the longs here on this NASDAQ. Can the longs, can buyers step in here in the NAS? I'd be playing for a breakout trade. Kind of a double bottom. Kind of a double bottom right here. If we could break through this 24,880s and retest these 24,900. Someone says I'm long. I'm long. Traders in the chat are getting long. Hashtag slow markets, SJR trades. I'm gonna join you with one micro. Not a lot of risk on this one. Not a lot on risk. There we go. I'm long one micro. We'll see what we could. Oh, this might turn into a decent trade here for slow markets. We shall see. We shall see. Someone says I'm short. Watching for the 80 rejection. Yeah, let's watch it. Patient, slow markets. Get to the question. I'm gonna go through. Like I said, I consistently monitor. See if we get some good hashtag slow markets. Hashtag slow markets. You're long one. We're finding some buyers here. Okay. The only problem you have is should have bought more. Into the 80s. Someone says I'm long from 900. Hopefully you manage that risk if you're still in. There's that rejection to the 80s someone was looking for. Got top of the hour in 15 minutes. I'm going to keep an eye on silver and gold here. In and out. In and out. I mean, are you scalping it? Right, that was 13 points if you caught that. I'm looking for a little bit bigger of a push. I took off 5 on that push to 81, holding 2, looking to buy more below. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, equities are under pressure. That's why I'm okay with only small size. Man, look at the selling coming in here. It's not what buyers want to see. I'm a buyer, and that's not what I want to see. Trader Steve, tell the eyes looking good. Eyes looking good. Remember, I'm single. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm a boxer. I've been boxing a lot lately. All right. You can only scalp this. DBA concepts, not DCA. All right. DBA, not DCA. I'm risking $100. I mean, that's $100.50 on this trade. We could let this. We could try and let this cook. We're down 200 points, 214 points on the NASDAQ tonight. Looks like maybe they could extend it. I don't know. I am very. This past month, I've been pretty good at buying high. Buying the highs of ranges, selling the lows. You should be doing the opposite, right? Hoping Coach Jay is okay in Mexico. He was here a moment ago in the chat. Someone says, bro, Dakota 4-hour low high comparing to the previous high. It's way lower though. Not sure what you mean on that. This PA is garbage. Hey, follow your own process. Take a look at silver and gold. Those things are on a move. We're seeing movement. We're seeing movement tonight. So volatility, we still have the top of the hour in about 12 minutes. So we could very easily see more volatility. Real math lover. Somebody is a math lover. Says, Dakota, I need your help. I've been trading for a year. I was break even and became a little bit profitable. Took a payout, but now I have been losing every day from past 2 weeks. How to deal with it? What were you doing different? Odds are is size down, small size, widen your stop up a little bit, and get back to the basics. Keep it super simple. Bitcoin. Oh, we gotta talk about Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Oh man. Oh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, what is happening to you? What's happening to Bitcoin, everybody? Is it going to go back and test 60,000? Sailor, micro strategies. You got your strategies. It's got to put that micro back in micro strategies. How will they get? Are they going to are they going to be liquidated? Is strategy, micro strategy, are they going to be liquidated? What's their liquidation price? Anybody, what is MicroStrategy's liquidation price? Does anybody in the chat know? The dollar is getting hit. The dollar index. So the dollar is weakening, which makes sense that we're seeing the strength here in the metals. Someone's saying 8,000. Is it really 8,000? That's pretty good if they'll never get liquidated till 8,000. I'm sure that's pain. I'm sure it's very painful for them. Someone says no. No. I'm sure their stock is gonna... Wait, what? Oh, I gotta pull up the stock. What's... Average is 76,000, but liquidation's 8,000. Okay, chat knows. I gotta pull up the stock. Stock's probably getting just hammered. No, it's not gonna open till morning. No, there's overnight trading. Last trade price. Oh, it's down 3.5%. It's at $126. Yeah, they're getting hit. It's getting hit hard. Do you buy it now? Do you buy it now? Is that the question? Do we buy it now when everyone's struggling? I think who knows? It's getting a little spooky. Since they issued debt versus the stock, 8K sounds reasonable. All right, let's go back to the NASDAQ. No chance. What's NASDAQ doing? Hey, we're holding up here pretty well. NASDAQ, we're doing well. We're doing good. Small size saves accounts. Small size saves accounts. Do I want to get... And this is where I could consider building a position. Maybe 2 micros. We shall see. Let's take a look. Remember, top of the hour is 9 minutes. Let's take a look at the gold. Gold, we're kind of seeing some resistance here at this 51.88. Maybe we look to break through that. Session high is 194s. Let's take a look at the silver. Silver. See how we did break through this previous resistance. And we're kind of hovering right there. Oh, there goes the NASDAQ. It's starting to... NASDAQ's not looking too hot. Not too hot. I might just get out for minus $40. There's a decent chance we flush this and then reverse. Oh, we'll see. Top of the hour in 7 minutes. Lido bombs. Dakota's DLL used to be 5. It used to be 15. I had a DLL of 15,000 last year before I took my big payout. Someone says, "Don't long, man." We're seeing volatility here. Lots of volatility. Damn. Sailor and Tom Lee, they are struggling. They are struggling. Okay, I'm going to get out. I could enter this trade back if we have a run in reverse. Maybe we come down and test these 8. Maybe we test 800 tonight. Let's watch this. I got my eye on gold too. Don't worry. Yeah, there you go. Back in. I'd rather... It's always cheaper to get out and then back in than it is to hold. So, we'll see. Dakota, long entry, great short signal. Dakota, long entry, great short signal. What do you mean, Johnny Soap? Maybe test Fridays, though. Have you exercised your option on a silver mine yet? No, I closed out of that, Jim. I had that silver mine options. I closed out of it last month. I'm not gonna hold it for very... Yeah. It expired February 21st. Yeah, it expired... No. I don't know. February 20th, maybe. I got out of that like last month. What's my IG account name? I shared it here in chat. We could do hashtag slow markets. There you go. Hashtag slow markets. We get this one. There we go. All right, there's that flush I was looking at. I was a little bit worried. Small size. Hey, Dakota, when are you going back to the Nikkei? Not for a while. Probably not for a while. All right, buyers starting to step in here. We got the top of the hour in 5 minutes. We probably ran a lot of stops. Let's just see how it holds. I want to get into a bigger size. I want to scale in. I want to scale in, but I want to scale in when we find better market structure. Gold and silver? Let's take a look at the gold. Bottom hour in 4 minutes. Yeah, gold's found that resistance there at these 180s, 188s. All right, we're seeing a little bit more buyers. So I'm adding my second position there. So I'm in 2 contracts. And the reason why I did that is, you see how we kind of pushed back down to these 840s and then just ripped off that. Lots of buyers just stepped in right there. So we tried it again and buyers stepped in. So now my first line of thought is going to be a retest of these highs up at 870s. Now we do have the top of the hour in 4 minutes. Actually, about 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes. So that's something to take into consideration. Fern says we are clearly going lower. What market are we clearly going lower? Because right now the NASDAQ is clearly going higher for the past 2 minutes. Are you looking at an hourly time frame? Are you looking on a minute time frame? It all depends on your perspective. We could be lower in an hour. We could be higher in an hour. But as of right now, past 2 minutes, we're going higher. True. We could go lower though. We could just break through these 840s and maybe tag 800. If we start to rally, there's a decent chance I just hold one of these contracts overnight. There's so many times where I don't mind holding a small long position in equities when we are like down 1% in the overnight, and then I hold a small long in equities, and then it just, so many times it recovers. I mean, it's not 100%, right? It doesn't recover 100% of the time, but there's a lot of times where the equities recover overnight. We shall see. Dakota, do you think we're heading lower, higher time frame, like sometime this week? I'll review a higher time frame in a moment. I'm trying to manage this position. I want to get into a... I still want to add to this. Remember, I want to build a position. I don't want to just jump in like 5 micros right now. I'm taking small size and trying to build a position. So whenever I start to build my position, it's very, very small. Right? I'm taking the highest risk, the lower probabilities right now. When we don't have any reversal confirmation, we don't have any like breaking previous resistance, right? There's some resistance right here. We don't have a 3-bar reversal. There's nothing. So I'm not going to be jumping in to a big size. I'll take little nibbles here, like little bites, size, small size, because I'm taking very low probability, right? The odds of this, working out are a lot less likely than waiting for that confirmation. Thank you. Hey, I'm here for the community. We listen to music. We trade these markets, try and navigate these markets together. Remember, there's nothing wrong with different opinions. Everyone views these markets differently. That's a given, always. Right? I posted over the weekend. If you guys have been following me, I've thought about this. This is something that I see a lot of. And I see a lot of it, people that are selling courses and I don't want to say snake oil, but the biggest lie in trading, it's not that simple, right? Put that as a quote. It's not that simple. To me, that's a lie. Here's the top of the hour. Trading really is that simple, right? It's simple. You buy when you think the market's going to go up, and you sell when you think the market's going to go down, and you take profits. It really is that simple. The truth is, it really is, and it always has been. We just get in our own way. Now, don't mistake simplicity for difficulty, right? It's probably one of the hardest things in the world. It really is. In my opinion, trading is one of the hardest things in the world. But just because it's simple does not make it easy. So simplicity is completely irrelevant in how difficult it is. Yeah, that was my thought process over the weekend. Yeah. Sometimes I see the same 250 risk. Yeah, 250. Yeah, 200. This one's 180. We are not finding any buyers. The top of the hour has came and gone. Let's take a look at the gold. It's simple but not easy. Oh yeah, simplicity has nothing to do with how difficult it is. It's mostly difficult because of our psychology, right? We're humans, so we love to self-sabotage ourselves. We are good at self-sabotage. Buyers trying to step in here. Let's take a look at silver. Silver got that pullback. To 86. Just made 240. Quick short silver. Short silver. 51.81. We're struggling to find buyers. Top of the hour. The next key one is going to be the bottom of the hour. So in about 27 minutes, we shall see. Self-sabotage is your middle name. Hey, we all go through that. We all go through it. If we can master our mental state, it's going to be trading's a lot easier. So it's so simple, right? Hindsight is so simple. Gold trying to... Oh yeah. Oh, I probably cannot... I'll never be able to count how many times I've self-sabotaged my own trading or my own trades. Not really. Not really. Part of the definition presents no difficulty. No. I argue that just because something's simple doesn't mean it's easy, right? Let's take this. Bad habits. What are some bad habits? Drinking alcohol is a bad habit. You go to an alcoholic and you say, it's simple. Just stop drinking. Do you think they're going to think that's simple and easy? You think it's easy? Sounds simple. Just stop drinking. You're an alcoholic. Stop drinking. Stop drinking. Just drink water. Yeah, that's simple. But how difficult do you think that is? That's difficult, right? The level of difficulty is extreme. Gold starting to catch a bit here. Buyers stepping in here in gold. Maybe we come up and retest. Is this the pullback before the breakout? Maybe. Plobity, 10 years sober. It was not. I've not personal experience, but close family members and friends. I know how difficult and what they go through. I mean, we all go through bad habits, trying to change bad habits, right? Buyers trying to step in. Do we get a push through and test 5,200? 5,200 is a big round number. Let's see if we get that. What's the NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ, we came up, we tested the entry. So still kind of lots of consolidation here. Buyers trying to hold this market above 840, 24,840. I'm still along these two contracts at 850. Looks like we tested the entry for a brief moment, and we are hanging around these 840s. You guys want to watch? Like, I'm watching gold. I'm looking for a gold trade for a breakout to the long side, but I am in this NASDAQ trade. Which one do you guys? What does chat want to watch? Dakota, with no indicators or markings on your chart, you find setups are more subjective or more difficult to track on data? That is actually a good question, right? Because you want to measure everything. Everyone's saying NASDAQ. We'll bounce back and forth between NASDAQ and gold. All right. Mfin Mooner, that's your worst habit? That's my worst habit too. It's a blessing and a curse. Looking so good. Yeah, life elevated. Hey, look, we're back in the green. We had green on the screen for a moment, a blink of the eye. We're down $50. We gotta pay for dinner somehow. Thursday night, I was down $15. We were down $15 Thursday night. Let's see if we could pay for dinner tonight. Bitcoin on its way to boom value. What's boom value? I heard a ton of puts were bought Friday. Well, so far those puts in the equities are printing, right? NASDAQ's down 0.9%. And a lot of the major tech stocks are down. They're red. Jack and I have coined the Tech 9, right? Because book value. Okay. Yeah, we coined it the Tech 9. We got Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Meta, Broadcom, and the new tech stock, Walmart. The tech giant Walmart is in the NASDAQ. Yeah, Tech 9 off the... Yeah, it's the wrapper. That's what me and Jack had the same thought process. NASDAQ is just so heavy right now. Looked like we were going to get it. We didn't. Sellers can't admit they sold too much and got to go. I don't know. I want to break this down on a higher time frame. Let's go. This higher time frame has no relevance on my trade, to be honest. there is a chance, because we've been in this range, right, for a few weeks. There's a decent chance we come and test the bottom of it, right? That's irrelevant on my current trade, right? Because we could easily bounce up to 900 and then continue down in the New York session. But I would not be surprised if this market comes and tests 24,650s. That wouldn't be a big surprise for me. On a bigger time frame, I was having discussions with Coach Jay on this. It seems like since we've been in this range for so long, it would make sense to me for this market to come down and at least break below these lows before we have a rally higher. Now, how long would it take? Can we chop around for another month or two? Sure. But man, it just seems like it only makes sense psychologically. How many stops are below these lows from that we've made since like what, October? Yeah, October. Like we put in a big level of support here. And so there's a lot of stop losses down there. I wouldn't be surprised. If we sell off. I mean, technically the NASDAQ is red on the year, right? Where did we start 2026? We started what, here? That's where 2026. So on the year, the NASDAQ we're down 2.5%. We're down 2.5% on the year, give or take. We were down almost 5%. It's not been a great year, to be honest, so far. So far we're red. So it would just make sense on a higher time frame. Does that affect the way I view this trade? No, because look, we get a big rally, it's coming down. I'm not expecting a big bounce, but yeah, we'll see. I'm looking for 900. Yeah, top-down analysis over like bigger time frame. Sure, you know, I should probably listen to that higher time frame. We could see lower, and then here I am in a long. We're trying to tap these lows. We might just stop loss might be a better entry. Missed an entry on silver. Gold, not really. Yeah, we came up and we tested this 189 level. We tested these highs again. Silver. Yeah, we got the pullback and now we're starting to rally. Yep, I see that. Nice rally there on silver. Raid 930. Raid of Friday's lows. What do you mean raid? Gold's starting to sell off. This is gold. Right back down to low. We got the bottom of the hour coming in about 17 minutes. Let's see. Oh, I need to go through and do some of these hashtag slow markets. Remember, once again, tag me. Tag me, hashtag slow markets, and I'll get to them. If you're new here, what it is, it's, you just tag me on a trade setup, it's something trading related, and I'll show it here on air. I will show it here on air. 1 second, Hoop. I'll gotta send Hoop something for a second. Ooh, so bright. Make sure. Yeah, go through and do it now. I get a lot of hashtag slow market submissions at the end of class, and it's already too late. It's already too late if you're sending it to me at the end of class. All right, gold in here. This market's been feeling heavy for weeks. NQ dumping. Let's go take a look at the NASDAQ. It's not doing too hot, huh? Not doing too hot, this NASDAQ here. My stop loss is right at this level. So I'm gonna be honest. It probably makes a lot more sense to have my stop loss there, below this level. But maybe if I had one contract, because that's $250, I'd be risking 250 versus a little bit more. We'll see. We'll continue to watch this. Small size, like I said. This type of size is very, very minimal. Gold up a hundo usually tops out about that overnight. Yeah, gold just hanging out here. Lock in 1K, leaving a runner. Nice work. Silver. I haven't traded silver for a while. It's been crazy. Every time I look at silver, like I said, it's up 5 or down 5%. It's been moving so much. Nvidia down 1%. Nvidia down 1.1%. Apple down 0.8. Microsoft down 0.6. These equities are just under pressure. So we watch. This might be a grind lower until London session. We're down 1%. Not doing too hot, but everyone else in the room feeling pretty vindicated right now. Vindicated. Much love to keep on jamming, man. Seeing you in the ring one day, brother. Hey, one day. I don't mind stepping in the ring. After I got a photo shoot Thursday. Photo shoot Thursday. This black eye should be healed on up. Hopefully this eye's healed up by Thursday. We'll see. I can't see it taking another week to heal. Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of my favorite sparring partners have been just heavyweights. Heavyweights. What happened to my eye? Well, you're seeing it happen again in real life. It's the NASDAQ. This NASDAQ is what's happening. Tariff reflex? Yeah, this could definitely be tariffs, right? They announced additional 10 or 15% tariffs. Could be causing this. Just wear an eye patch for a photo shoot? No. I'm not wearing an eye patch for a photo shoot. If it doesn't... Yeah. My dad sold 600 NASDAQ minis. Is that true? Your dad sold 600 minis, huh? I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'd see it when I believe it. That one anyway. Okay, we're getting some okay-ish hashtag slow markets. Remember, make sure it's appropriate. It needs to be appropriate. Yeah, make sure your slow markets are appropriate, please, before you tag me in them. I don't know why you guys just tag me in some weird stuff. Some weird stuff. I'm not going to show that stuff on there. Well, this is not working out. Nvidia caught a bid. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting into 5 micro. If I'm not going to be getting into 5 contracts tonight unless we find some support. If we wake up and the market turns green, watch this. I'm going to be on Topstep. Ooh, I'm going to be on air tomorrow. And if the NASDAQ's green in the morning, you'll know exactly what I mean. I've seen it happen too many times. Will it always happen? Probably not. This is going to be a good week, actually. Today's 22nd. You know who's going to be on? If you guys tuned in to... Let me confirm this. I need to confirm this first. Jessica, you guys, does anybody know her? She's been on what? Has she been on CNBC? Stockbrokers.com. Chat. You guys know. I'm going to be on tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Central. Getting the details right here. What Jessica trying to do? Yeah, here's the schedule. Here's the schedule. Look at this. Jessica, research developer at stockbrokers.com. She's been on a few big shows. Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Paul Davis. Yep. Where do you add in crypto world? I have not been in the crypto world. I'm not. I had one crypto trade my entire life, and it was in December. It was just a swing trade. That's it. Held it for like a week, and that honestly was it. All right, gold. Gold's starting to reject here. We're having such a hard time. Look how many times we've tested this level. We hit it once. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 51.89s are just a major resistance here in gold. Hey, looky there. Okay, is this going to be a 3-bar reversal now? We'll see. We shall see. First 3-bar reversal of the night. Man, that's 50 points. That'd be 50 points from the lows that I would need. We'll see. Not calling bottoms, but there's always a 3-bar reversal when the market turns around. We've tried a couple times. If anything, that's going to be a nice area for a stop loss. It'd be a very nice area for a stop loss. If this thing starts rallying, I'm gonna look back and say I should have added my 5 micros. I should have added my 5 contracts right there. I was looking at getting in 5 contracts tonight, but we shall see. We shall see. We got the bottom of the hour in about 9 minutes. Bottom of the hour in 9 minutes. And I'm watching the NASDAQ and I'm watching gold. And we're getting a couple better submissions. I got like 2 good submissions in hashtag slow markets. So as you're doing it, remember, in the YouTube chat, there's the socials. Do better. Do better, chat. Not just some of the weird internet people out there doing some submissions. Watching gold. Bottom of the hour, 8 minutes. Gonna get some movements here. NASDAQ. Here we go. Buyer stepping in. Do I get into that 3rd contract is the question. I'm debating it. That's technically a 3-bar reversal. It doesn't close for another 2.5 minutes though. Like this candlestick, this 5-minute candlestick doesn't close for another 2.5 minutes. And I want to see a close above the previous candlestick's high. So I need to see a close above that high. And we still have, well, 2 minutes left. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is being preemptive. It's going to smack me. It's going to smack me around. It's going to give me another black eye being preemptive again. Preemptive. We need to cross this. That's what I'm looking for. We got a minute and a half. We'll see if being preemptive a little early. The smart. I tell you what. I'd rather have a black eye than deal with a loss in the NASDAQ. These losses hurt. It's not the dollar amount. It's just sometimes it is. Any crazy sparring story from the gym? Nah. No. They're expressing their love to me. You're talking about these people that everyone's sending some odd hashtag slow markets. Chat, I know you're in a trade, and here's what I think happens. We got a lot of traders who enter trades during slow markets, and they just wait. And then right at the end of slow markets, they send it to me. You don't have to send me your trades. You could send me like your trader setup, a trade station, or even an open trade. All right, we got 30 seconds left until this 5-minute candle closes. It's not looking too hot. And then we got the bottom of the hour in 5 minutes from there. Bitcoin down to 58. Is it really? No, it's not. Bitcoin's at 64,500. Or are you looking for it? Infant Mooner. I know it's not a 3-bar reversal till it closes. All right, I'm being preemptive. And I don't mind because it's a small size. All pun intended. All pun intended. It's going to 54, 56 soon. Okay, so let's do this. Let's watch how this plays out, because remember, timing can definitely be a lot more important. That is technically the 3-bar reversal trade right there. You'd be triggered. Yeah, that's probably a better example. You got the stop loss below this reversal bar. Remember, this is the main reversal bar. That candlestick technically didn't close above it. But I'm one to get in early on trades. I get punished for it sometimes. I like the better risk reward. We got the bottom of the hour coming in 4 minutes. And so technically the 3-bar reversal take profit, in my opinion, would be this. And so 3-bar traders taking profit while I'm just barely getting into the green. But buyers are starting to step in. So we're going to keep that there. I don't know. It's drawing is going to... Can we get it? Ah, man. I want to see if I could... There we go. I like that. There we go. That's a better setup. So watching and doing some technical analysis here, right? Starting to make these higher lows, breakout, holding this. We tried that. We held this level of support here at these 820s, 823. We got this level of resistance we're trying to break out of. So doing some technicals. Okay. See if we could continue to find some buyers in there. Bottom of the hour in 3 minutes. Someone says bounced off gold back 3, gold bach. Yeah, I just got in too early, okay? I patience. See? That's the thing about being live in front of everyone. You get to see everything, right? I'm not... No way in heck would I ever expect to take every trade so perfectly. I demonstrate a little bit of impatience sometimes. Smaller size, getting in early, getting in late, moving my stops, lennying a trade. That's a good way for a stop, though. I could tighten up my stop, manage my risk. So my risk is, 225. Like the 3-bar reversal, like they're sitting in the green. And this is a good comparison, right? This is a good example. I don't mind it. Someone says good discount to sell. Maybe. Is this a good opportunity to sell the bounce? Right? You could take that into consideration. Take that into consideration. No. Hey, everyone, market. Nobody knows for sure where this market's going. There's opportunity in both directions. Hey, look, we're holding these 34s. How many points is that from those lows? That's what, 30 points, 32 points. Those that took the 3-bar reversal are almost to take profit. I'm almost to break even. Oh, man. We're just here for the vibes. We're here for the vibes. Hey, some people are going to look at this and say this is a bounce for continuation lower. Right? It's easy to say, and hey, this was support, this was support, this was support. Will this support become resistance? Right? This was support. Some of the support comes resistance. It's very possible. I need to just... I'm not going to speak in resistance. 777 says, and Dakota, any professional boxers in my gym? There's a couple. Yep. Jay-Z. Shout out to him. He's one of them. He's a heavyweight. Never on TV. There's a professional MMA. No big names. What's your opinion on Bookmap? Well, my opinion is if it works, use it. I don't use it. The time is for a real bounce. Bottom of the hour. Here we go. Anything happening in the bottom of the hour? Not yet. Let's take a look at the gold. Gold. Ever so slightly higher lows, right? Higher lows. Ever so slightly. If we break this, maybe we see a leg lower. But, I mean, we're trying to hold this up. Maybe we come back and retest these 89s again and plan for a breakout higher. But gold's still holding strong. I'm sure they're the same with silver. Silver doing okay. How's the NASDAQ doing? Hey, looky there. Looky there. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? All right, we're going green. We're going green. Let's get it. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's see, what's the rest of these stocks doing? Nvidia, finding buyers. We're now only down 0.85%. That's what I like to see. I might even hold one of these contracts on overnight. Do I hold one of these on overnight? That's what's going through my head right now. With a good trade location. Yeah, see, look, 3-bar reversal buyers be taking profit here at 47. I'm just barely getting into green. How am I seeing Nvidia moving? Well, Nvidia trades overnight. There's overnight markets. We're green for a second. We're green for a second. I love when the entry turns into resistance. I don't. That was a... for a second. Hey, that was the best second of the slow markets. The symbol for Nvidia is NVDA. NVDA. Not many know that guy? Would you look at that? Yeah, it's a joke. I know. My entry is now the resistance. I'm still liking it though, right? Higher low, higher low, higher low. Higher high, higher high, higher high. Higher high? Question mark? Question mark? Higher high? Bassmaster. On futures? What's on futures? No, there's no futures. I'm looking at the stocks, right? I got the equities up. I got a watch list. there's going to be single stock futures here soon. That's going to be, I'm going to really like that. Single stock futures. Interesting to see how that plays out. I'm rooting for Topstep to get that. If I have any say, yeah, I want to trade single stock futures. Give me that. If there's opportunity and volatility in, oh yeah. I always question leverage, right? Because that's leverage. I like that options are going to be able to be traded overnight, which is going to be nice. Mooner, what rules did I break? What rules have I broken? I've always been one for getting in early. Get me in early, get me out late. First one in, last one out. That's how I like it. I'm up 350 today, may lock out. Hey, there's nothing wrong with starting the week in the green. Right? Finally beat older bro. FIFO. First in, first out. Yep. Yep, first in, first out. All right, buyers. We completely retraced this big red candle. Can we come back up and push these 880s? Can we? Imagine if you can write option premiums overnight close. Oh, man. Do you know the possibilities we could do where we buy, the covered single stock future options hourly? I don't know. It's insane. Let's have some hourly options expiration and sell covered calls every hour on every 2 hours, or I don't know. This could be it's insane, these markets. All right, don't like that movement. So far, what do we say? Support, support, support. That support is becoming resistance, and so far, and that's where my entry is. I still like the longs. If we could start to break through, we could find some buyers. Maybe we could find some buyers step into those 870s. I'd like to see that. Remember, if I was more patient, my entry would be down here, and I'd be looking to take profit at 47? Same pattern all night so far. Broke support, becomes downtrend, resistance. Gold is breaking. Yeah. We're testing so far. Not breaking yet. Let's see. It's starting to look like gold might break out and retest 5,200. Or not retest it, or maybe get to 5,200. This was a better trade, honestly, tonight. Instead of building a position long in NASDAQ, building position long here in gold for a breakout and a test of 5,200. That's given us plenty of opportunities here. Let's you watch this. Lower highs, lower lows, same pattern. Yeah. We got any more good hashtag slow markets? Like I said, I'm almost done looking for them. So now's your last chance, everyone. Your last chance to get your submissions in that I show on air. Right there in the YouTube chat, those links. Here's gold. Gold breaking out. Trying to, anyway. What's silver doing? Silver, yeah. New session highs on silver. 87. Do we see $100 an ounce on silver again? Are we going to see $100 an ounce on silver? Wild times. Coach Hoop, metals are not done. Metals are not done. I was talking to Coach Hoop saying like this volatility. He was talking about the ATR. Like, are these metals going to continue to be this tradable for longer? Man, metals continue to be volatile. Like this is, if you are new to trading, this is still pretty volatile for a slow market session. It is. Done with metals. We're doing the metals. Meddling in the metals. Hope not. I sold my silver. Don't need more FOMO. You never know. You never know where silver and... Hey, didn't some of the popular banks have a target of gold at like 6,000? 6,100? Yo, Coach, noob question. Can you show how to look at the ATR one time? Sure. There's no noob question. Go to indicators. Click ATR. And that's how you look at the ATR. Is that what you mean? You can look at it one time and then close it. I'm joking. I think I know what you meant, right? Why do I look at you open it up, close it, and then you've looked at it one time. Honestly, average true range shows you the average true range on the time frame you have, right? This is a 5-minute chart, and so every 5 minutes you should get a $7 move, or a 7. I think these are. Dang, yeah, it says it's $7. Yeah, it's volatile. This is very volatile. Right, you zoom out. That's the New York session on Friday. So tonight we've seen a big spike in volatility, right? New York session, Friday. Slow markets, slow markets, right? And that just helps get you like a more realistic expectation. Like, what should I expect? Well, you can expect a $7 move right now. And so far, if we measure, so let's measure the last candle. We've moved $6. So it's going down, right? It's pointed down, so volatility is going down a little bit. Gold trendline break. Well, we're testing session highs. Session high is 194. Is the silver doing the same? Yeah, silver is just grinding higher as well. And what's my NASDAQ doing? What's the NASDAQ doing? We're not really doing much here. Come on, NASDAQ. Do something. Go up. And something is what I mean by up. We just hanging out here. I still want to hold one contract overnight. Very tempting. If this market does start to break higher, I'll probably close out at 2 and hold 1 overnight. I'm really thinking, depending if we do, right? If buyers step in here and we can get back up and towards this upper level, and I can manage risk, I would love to hold one contract overnight. Many times I wake up in the morning and say, oh wow, we were down big last night in equities, and here we are testing settlement and about to turn green. Can we do that without our own capital? What do you mean? Do what without your own capital? This is a prop firm. This is Topstep's prop firm account. This is my live account here at Topstep. And yeah, I could hold this trade all the way until the New York session close. So I could hold this trade. For me, it's overnight, right? When I go to sleep. So I can hold this trade all the way to the New York session close. Breakout isn't a breakout till it retests the broken level. Sometimes markets don't go back and retest. I've watched many a market run without me, waiting for retests. Sadly. How do you deal with risk overnight? The same way, right? I have a stop loss in, I go to sleep. I could wake up. What's the worst case scenario? I wake up and I'm down whatever my stop loss is. Right? That's the 3 options. I wake up, the market hits my stop loss. I wake up, the market just went sideways. I wake up and the market's going up. And I'm Very happy about that. If I have a take profit, right? Now you just know how much, like, hey, maybe the market goes up, hits your take profit. Look at gold, someone says. Yeah, there goes gold. 5,200. Gold was the trade. Gold was the trade, chat. Watch. I'm going to look now, and we're going to get like a bunch of hashtag slow markets. Yeah, see, now we're getting these hashtag slow markets. Come on. It's a little late now. It's a little late. Sending me all the hashtag slow markets after. Yeah, 5,200 is looking really good on gold. All right, let's check the NASDAQ one more time. What are we doing here? We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're almost in the green. Almost. So close. We can do it. We can do it. When is Topstep going to let us trade gold again? You're talking about minis? I know last week they bumped up the position sizing. I'm sure they're monitoring the volatility and everything, and as things start to settle down, they'll open things up more and more. Yeah. Someone says NASDAQ will dump to 24,775 classified. When? In the next 5 minutes? In the next day? This week? Hopefully after I take profit. All right. NASDAQ could go down as far as it wants after I take profit. Okay. We could have that arrangement. Ooh, buyers trying to step in here. Come on. A little bit of wiggles. Do we see green again? You got to be more patient in slow market than you do in fast markets. Slow markets, usually trades take longer. That's just how it works. If you do hold overnight, how do you set a trailing stop? I don't have a trailing stop. I just let it run. If I go to sleep, I'll go to sleep. Sometimes I'll check it before I go to sleep, and I'll make an adjustment after I take profit too. My entry. Market doesn't want this. Market knows better. It's like, nah, this is where slow market's entry is. They're watching the stream. We'll probably have tons of volatility. Yeah. Dakota, let me get this straight. I am getting 5 accounts, 30% off, so I can copy trade and hold overnight in combines. Hold overnight. You can hold from the opening of 5 p.m. Central when the markets first open all the way until the New York session close. Okay, 15 minutes after the New York session. Is it 15 or 10 minutes after the New York session close? Okay, for me, that's when I go to sleep. So I consider that overnight. Let's make sure, like, you can't put a position on and hold it for like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, so like futures are closed for an hour every single day. And that's considered an overnight technically, right? You can't do that. You have to have the position closed, New York session, at the bell, right? Hopefully that's very, very clear. When I say I'm going to hold this position overnight, it means I'm going to go to bed with this position on, and I'm going to wake up in the morning for the New York session and just have this trade run over my night, which is the London session, like London Open, and it's my overnight, right? We have traders from around the world, so maybe this is your morning and it would be over day, right? I'm going to let my trade just run all day. Yeah, it's noon, 12 noon to 10 a.m. for me. See, you know, Trader Steve. Yeah, so yeah, you could technically open a trade up at 5 p.m. Central as soon as the market's open. and just let it run all the way to the New York session close. I don't know anybody that's done that yet, though. $3 p.m. PST. You're in San Diego. All right, I'm gonna change this music though. You know, I just realized, everyone, it's Sunday night. This is supposed to be only an hour long. Okay. I'm 30 minutes past. I'm 20 minutes past. If we get to 700 likes right now, I'll go until the end of when dang, I lost track of time. If we get to 700 likes right now, I'll let, it's too late now. Wow, I got distracted. Yeah. It's only supposed to be a 1 hour stream. I'm 20 minutes past. I'll keep going. I'll go a little bit longer. We got to get to 700 likes right here, right now. What a day. See how much I enjoy this? Encore. Hey, you show it. Oh, and you know what? If we consistently, I'll make everybody a deal. I'll make everyone a deal. This week, if we get to 700 likes every single night this week, I'm going to talk to the team and see if I could start at 7 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Central. Chat, you guys voted for it. You guys wanted it. And I tell you, supply and demand. Slow market starts at 7:30. Everyone wants it at 7 p.m. But we got to, remember, give or take, supply and demand. Yeah. It'd still be an hour and a half, right? It'll end. It'd be from what, 7 till 8:30? No, yes, 7 till 8:30. But if we could get to 700 likes each night this week, I think we'll be good. I think I'll be good. Yeah, that's tonight. Heck, I went 30. I'm almost 30 minutes past just tonight because we're just vibing here. We're chilling. You say Dill? Mandy in the markets. We had dinner last night. You and your husband. Yeah, that's on my Instagram. You posted it, right? Or yeah, I shared it. Let's see. Mandy in the markets comes on there. I think I have. You might have to text me that, Mandy. I don't know how to save it. Oh, here we go. I got it, actually. Here it is. We're in the same hoodie. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, chat. I'm wearing the same hoodie. And I still have that black eye. But yeah. I can't remember what it called. Oh, you just sent me the text. Oh, same thing. You sent me the same thing. Yeah, there it is. Kitchen 88. 88, right? There's the hashtags to the markets. Yeah, your husband was there. Your husband is a teacher. I love to get to know. It was a nice meeting. Love conversations. Obviously, maybe one day we'll have a trader meetup. One day we'll have a trader meetup. More trader meetups. Yeah, for some reason I completely forgot. If you guys didn't know, Mandy was in the VIP team, and I believe it was Coach Hoop's VIP. So Coach Hoop in the chat. Mandy went through the VIP team through Coach Hoop, and now she's consistent on TopstepTV. So if you ever want to join, right, just show that consistency, show profitability. And I know the team's always looking for traders coming on air. I know MP was on last week. If you missed last week, MP was on talking about new segments. We got Mick. Glad to have him back on TopstepTV. Him and the mustache. And yeah, I believe tomorrow's going to be a good one as well. I'll be on 9:30 a.m. Central. And if we get to 700 likes every single night tonight, we're at 600 likes. We got to get 90 more here. Remember, 700 likes every night tonight. I'm pretty sure I could I'm going to be starting at 7 p.m. Central. Slow markets. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on, NASDAQ. Do something other than sideways. Big Mike, I was surprised you were. Hey, big things coming. 2026 is going to be an amazing year. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, we're almost to the 700 likes. Come on. 50 more. 50 more and we can call it good. How old am I, Dakota? I get that question every night. I am 25 years old. Every night. Everyone asks me that, and I will tell everybody I am 25. Yeah. 25. I was thirsty, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're almost to 700. NASDAQ's not doing anything. Fake news. Dead ass. Do I have a special software? No, I just have a good computer. I built this computer. I've been 25 the past 10 years. Yeah, I'll be 25 until I'm 40. What monitor am I using? The big one? I'm using... What do you mean the big one? I got 4 monitors. I want to see what happens at the end of this. What's gold? Gold hit to 52. Gold did not get to 52, but it looks like it... Gold not done. Look at that. Just a V shape. Gold just V-shaped that. Nice. Yeah, we got to 700. Thanks. Great work. Yeah, 700 likes every single night this week. And like I said, I'm more than willing. I enjoy it. I'll be willing to start slow markets 30 minutes early. So just remember that. 700 likes each and every night. This week, and I'm pretty sure I could get things done. This is a cardio trade. Yeah. Let's go 700. Let's go NASDAQ. Just come on. It got in the green one time. We were in the green for a second. Right here. And then it's just on the edge. Love the V's. Oh, what a... I was really wanting this thing to break out, and so I could close 2 contracts and set it up for an overnight with everybody here on stream. But Gold's been the market to trade, to be honest. Look at gold. Gold's been the market mover. Just V-shape down, right back up. A nice breakout trade. So I'm over here just holding on to the NASDAQ, and gold has been absolutely moving, and it's been a lot more tradable. And let me get to those hashtag slow markets. See, I'm seeing some more submissions, but I'm gonna give it to the two. Like there's two traders who submitted theirs earlier than everyone else. A good one anyway. A good one earlier than everyone else. And so the two that submitted a good one earlier than everybody gets the credit. First one, JBFX. Payout, second payout for the month. Feeling the pressure. Nice. Nice. Nice payout. Nice one. Second one for the month. Going live on YouTube tomorrow, Asian session only. Look at Monday 2 through 23, bottom left for tonight's performance since opening. I can't really see it on this, but when I was looking at it on the Twitter, on the Twix, it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. You're up. If these are US dollars, you're up $6,000 tonight. You're up $6,000. You've had a great week. There was a $15,000 week there, I think, on a Wednesday, but yeah, you can't see it on this screenshot. Great work, great trading. I see traders in slow markets doing really well very often. All right, let's finish this stream off. Let's see this. I want to see this breakout. If not, it's gonna leave everybody with a cliffhanger. Like I said, 700 likes each and every night this week, and I would be willing to start slow markets 30 minutes early. When I'm not on air, there's the link. I'm on my socials. Chat. This is the slowest of slow markets trades. It's got to get there, right? It's going to get there. Come on. Come on. I shouldn't be cheering for this trade, but we set this 3-bar reversal up 40 minutes ago. It would be, if I, should I just end it right here? Just end. I'd be worse than what the market's doing to me. Just almost there. Come on. The definition of on the edge. Talk to it nice, it'll move. No. I've had this black eye. No, you don't get words of sweet words. Come on. It tapped. There we go. Green on the screen. This 3-bar reversal is playing out pretty well, and the 3-bar reversal just hit. Big explosion at the top of the hour, and wow, right to end the slow market class. Man, there we go. Isn't that what you came here to see? You came here to see. You give the likes, show the support, and 3-bar reversal paid. It printed, and this is going. I'm going to close off one of these. Slapped that ask, and now you can see how I'm going to plan to hold this. I'm going to tighten up. We had that major consolidation to end the stream. I feel sorry for everybody who's leaving the stream early, but man, patience, patience, patience. Tighten that stop loss, and this could be a good example. Just leaving one as a runner overnight. Like, yeah, I'm fine risking very little to leave a runner on for overnight. Like, that is definitely an option. And I say overnight, I mean until the New York session, right? It's overnight for me, depending on where you're at around the world. Just let this thing, I'm just letting one small contract run throughout the London session. We'll see where it ends up during the New York session. I'll probably close out of I might close out of my second contract here. And I mean, is this enough for dinner? Is this enough for dinner? Yeah, maybe. Don't know why it waited till the end of slow markets. Hey, make sure you stay here and tune in, right? That's what it. Patience paid. So we'll see where it's at tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and see you, like I said, tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Take care.